Not bad, Angel Studios. Not bad at all. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising on Popcorn, Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about another movie. There's another movie right after this, and then I gotta go. So, that being said, hi, and they're all going to be live. If I don't exceed my 10 hours, we'll all be live. They'll be short. That's why. So anyway, that being said, hi everyone. So this is an early review, everybody. This is an early bird review of a movie, movies and TVs that we do here on Raising Popcorn with Grant, with me, Grant, the movie and TV guy, and that movie is Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom is directed by Alejandro Monteverde, who I met last night and took a picture with. He was very nice. And I attended the red carpet premiere of this tonight. Last night rather. So what is the film about? Well, it is based on the true story of Tim Ballard. He is who I also met last night, which is surreal. He is a guy who works to basically catch and sort of take down networks of pedophiles who are acquiring child pornography and also human trafficking. But he seems incomplete because he always takes down the bad guys, but he doesn't ever rescue the kids. It's out of his jurisdiction. But that's only part of the story. The real story centers on a young boy. Hey, Drew, right on cue. How's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Anyway, as a young boy named Miguel, who at the beginning of the film, his father takes him and his sister Lucia to a seeming audition for some kind of talent agency, and they're promptly abducted and trafficked and horribly, horribly abused. And meeting the young boy, going undercover, posing as a pedophile in order to catch them, he befriends the young boy and makes a promise to him that he's going to rescue his sister under all circumstances. And it's going to take a lot. It's going to take even all the way to building a sort of sting fake love hotel from the ground up. He's going to need some help from other agents to catch these perverts before they hurt any more kids. And this guy really did this. This was a real story. Yeah. And there's a faith-based element. And yeah. That's let the real life heroism begin. So Sound of Freedom. As people already know, and I was told a lot, I was interviewed last night on the red carpet. And I promise you my review is no reflection on the red carpet. I can't be bought. But it is pretty much common knowledge, including by Tim Ballard himself, that I did not like His Only Son very much, the previous Angel Studios film. I have since watched the first season of The Chosen because I formed something of a friendship with the studio. I received this shirt last night. I'm going to wear it later tonight to another Angel Studios event that I can't review yet. But that being said, I was still on the fence because some of their stuff is really great, some of their stuff isn't. This is not only, okay, I'm going to say this right now, Sound of Freedom is not only the best thing Angel Studios has done so far, it might be the best faith-based movie I've ever seen. I know that that's damning with faint praise to some degree, but it's true. I loved this movie. I thought this movie was so powerful. In fact, even the faith-based element, it wasn't overbearing. There wasn't too much of it, and it wasn't used for hate. Which, that was the one thing I said about His Only Son, and what I can say about most of Angel Studios' work, if not all of it, is that it's not hateful. It's not trying to hurt anybody with faith as the excuse, which I appreciate. Because, like I've said before, despite the criticism I receive, I welcome good faith-based films. We need them, just like we need all good films of all genres and subgenres. I want this. This movie was great. This was a really gripping, moving story. Jim Cavizel, I forgot to mention him, who I did not get to meet last night, sadly. He was delayed. But but I almost got to, is in the film. Also, Mira Sorvino, who last movie I saw her in, I didn't care for too much. The girl who believes in Jesus Orb, as I call it. But I have been a big fan of hers, and I love Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. I got to meet Mira Sorvino last night. She was very nice. We took a picture. She also likes Romy and Michelle, which is, surprise. But that's not what this is about. So anyway, I'm not, So anyway, that was just a cool thing. This movie, though, what I also appreciated is, by having it be about a white guy going to save these two kids who are Latinx, it could have easily become a white savior narrative. But honestly, as much as Jim Caviezel is in the advertising and on the poster for this movie, it's really about those kids. It's really their story. It's from their point of view, especially the little girl. And they are phenomenal. I want to find out the names of these young actors because they were excellent. And they were little kids. I mean, they're little kids. Well, they're not in the cast list. Okay. Well, those kids were amazing, regardless. Anyway, they were amazing. And the other thing I appreciated, and I've railed against lesser movies for, is that you're tackling the subject of human trafficking. You're tackling something that is easy for idiots to exploit on film, and it's a subject matter that's worth exploring and worth shining a light on. But in the name of that, they turn it into a pump-up thing. This is not an action movie. This is not a thriller. This is not the typical stuff. This is a genuine exploration of this problem, which is in the world, and what these people did to stop it. And also what these kids, the strength of these kids to overcome. And it's not exploitative. The movie's rated PG-13, pretty hard PG-13, I must admit. But it doesn't exploit these kids or their stories. It doesn't turn it into action movie fodder. It is tasteful. It is tactful. It's not if that's a word, I don't think that's a word. But yeah, they tackle the subject matter with respect and due diligence, and I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a great movie. I can't quite go all the way with it, though. I can't quite give it the full thing, just because I do think the movie is about 2 hours 16. It really doesn't need to be. And there are some moments where it does. I'll say this: it's way better paced, and also way better. Sorry, David. Way better made than His Only Son. It actually feels like a movie. Well, the thing is, this movie was actually produced by Fox, and the rights were bought by Angel Studios. This was shot several years ago, which that's kind of amazing. Anyway, but yeah, it's sometimes I do think that, especially in the home stretch, it drags just a little bit, and maybe could have been 2 hours instead of 2 hours 15. But otherwise, yeah, this is far and away one of, if not the best faith-based movie I've seen, and I'm going to give Sound of Freedom. I'm not going to go the way, but I'm going to go pretty far. I'm going to give Sound of Freedom 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is not quite best of the year worthy, but I really loved it, and the experience of seeing it with the cast and crew and hearing them talk about it afterwards, it didn't affect my opinion at all, but it did reinforce my opinion that the movie was good. Because Angel Studios, one thing I can say about them is that even though not all their projects work for me, the people are good people. They're very nice people. And they were, thank you for the invite. Truly, this was a life-changing experience and a very good film. So I'm really happy that after having this experience, I could also give your film a positive review, that it ended up being really good. Because if it wasn't, I was going to say so, and say the experience was great, but the movie wasn't. But the movie was. The movie was very good. So anyway, that being said, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. There actually were a couple. So, and everyone applauded because a lot of people probably worked on those movies. First one is called Caprini or Cabrini. I couldn't quite make it out, but it was a movie. It's about some real life religious figure. John Lithgow's in it. And it comes out next March. This is a really early trailer. And it looked interesting. And the other trailer was, these are both Angel Studios trailers, by the way, was The Shift, which is, I am seeing tonight, but I cannot review it because it is a rough edit. This is not the final product. I am a test audience for it. But surprisingly, it looks actually really good. I like the premise. I like what it's about. This could be another winner And then at the very least, I'm going to do a test tonight, and then whatever's they're going to change some things, and then it's coming out in December. I'll see it again in December when it's finished, and I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, and was there shawarma? Yes. Like most, if not all, Angel Studios things, there was a special message toward the mid to the end, to the after the credits by Jim Caviezel at the end of the film during the credits. So anyway, so yeah, that's it. And it is really a good. Yeah, wait for it. It's really good. Nothing after though. All right, that is it. We will be back right after this for Past Lives. I know, right on top of each other. And then, like I said, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Everybody, Prisoner's Daughter, Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken, and Nimona are coming also next week. Wednesday, we were going to have a slightly early review for the comedy Joyride, as well as on Thursday, we're going to have a review of Insidious, The Red Door, and more to come. So that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm good at the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, oh wait, no. If you want to put me elsewhere, sorry. Reverse. If you want to put me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raisin Popcorn Grant. Popcorn. Like Maria Menounos, Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raisin Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raisin Popcorn with Grant. Instagram, at Raisin Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, I'm all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raisin Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have me. If you haven't, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Sound of Freedom? Did you like? Well, it hasn't come out yet, but when it does, what, or if you've seen an early screening, what? Because I know they've screened it a few other places to select audience. What did you think of Sound of Freedom? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, which is very soon, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.